I mean, I should kind of prioritize here, especially if we're going to bump into another alien civ. I always refer to them as civs. What do people reckon is the actual generic? I don't really think they don't ever use that term. Is it empire? Star Empire? Race? It's not race, is it? I forget what the option is when you start it up now, and it says name your government. I'll stick with civ until somebody tells me of a better term. I feel like there is another term that I'm missing that makes more sense for this game. Species. Species kind of works until you get to better. I mean, like, species is something separate to the actual empire, though. Once you get migration and stuff, an empire can be made up of multiple species. You know, so I'm really just like, what's the other?
Our special project is
What's
complete.
the other thing? Okay, this is going to increase our survey speed. Oh, it means our guys can much more likely to run away, be able to run away. I would have to decide, because I do want, particularly the star-based influence reduction is going to be good for expanding. Plus, in fact, actually, the automated colonization, we're going to have to 100% make sure we get that, because basically it's going to save us 80 minerals per planet, because we'll get 2 free robots instead of just a normal 1, which is a much bigger difference considering we pay for them. Ancient mining drones. Reports of deep space drones. I'm just going to read them all. I think I was skipping over a lot of them before because they get very repetitive. You know, once you've only have to play the game once or whatever. It's like, oh yeah, we've done this before, and we're going to get that a lot again here. But there are, I know they've added new ones in, and pardon me, and I think they have rejigged the whole point of the DLCs. They've rejigged how they've kind of worked. So I'm going to read them out. So sorry if you've heard them before. Reports of deep space drones in certain systems have been investigated. Drones appear to be... Plus, actually, I'm interested in realising how they put the spin with the machine empires is kind of amusing. So I want to see that as well. Been investigated. The drones appear to be the workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation established millennia ago, and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves. Judging by the state of the processing equipment, the drones possess powerful mining lasers and make obviously threatening, if not outright hostile, overtures towards barely competent vessels when approached. They may only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the barely competent Legion. Yeah, oh god, 58 months. Well, we've got ages before. Yeah, that is going. 149 months? Man, we need more engineering research, big time. That was the other thing I was sent to do, because I think the robots have an inward perfection. There's a... Oh, I can't change. But like, gives them extra 15% towards just engineering research. Cause I think a lot of the robot tech is under that. I was trying to go down that route along with making everybody intelligent, but we may create a specific designed robot for research purposes. I'm tempted to go that route. But we'll have to get more science. Oh, yeah, man. I might put that off for now. I don't want to wait like 10 years. Well, it's more than 10 years, isn't it? It's like 12 years for this event. We can always do that later. I'd rather get some of the tech. My blah 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 alerts keeps Keeps refreshing for some reason. Just like as in disappearing and then coming back. Keeps throwing me, so thinking there's... I wonders if there was issues. Sure, it'll be right. Okay. Sure, what's the worst that can happen? Oh! Oh, you're all the way down here. Oh, hang on. You're not running away, though. Oh, did I accidentally... I may have accidentally told you to go and... explore? Yeah, because there's an explore option, which just sends them there, has a quick look around, but doesn't scan. Which I didn't mean to do. Oh, actually, let's... Yeah, 100%. The fact that they're 4 or 1, because it's all a matter of... I mean, 10's great, but we have to build 1, 2, 3, 4 mines there. We are receiving a transmission from the United Wakegi Union. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. Biological people. Target identified. Seek and destroy. Greetings. I have been chosen by Chairman. I don't care. You're organic. That's fine. That's all I need to know. We strive to unlock the full potential of technology. In fact, what are you... Oh, interesting. We'll give you a demonstration of our weapons soon, if you like. Our theoretical models have long suggested the existence of other intelligent civilizations in our galaxy. This theory has now been confirmed. The alien political entity that we have encountered has a level... maybe call it a political entity instead of species. Has a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we achieved space flight at roughly the same time, gathering tactical data. Owen. This changes things a little. P-Dogs, come down here. Right, I'm expanding out to here. I really want to see quickly to what extent these places are useful. Because at the moment, if we go here, we could build a huge station, borders defended. But if we move anywhere else, we'll have to end up building 2. But the value of these systems will really determine... Yeah. They closed borders, so he was forced to like do an emergency jump away. Alright. Probably doesn't help, but I think we automatically... I talked about it, but I never actually did it. Yeah, we automatically close our borders to people. I don't think we actually get a choice, do we? We're always aggressive. War philosophy unrestricted. Cool. Let's get a... We can afford it. Yeah, it's only 60 for the building. We'll get that down. Yeah, that takes a lot less time than... How does a pop take to build? Why did it not tell me? Takes quite a while, anyway.
We have surveyed the system. We have surveyed the system.
Took you a long time to survey.
Our construction is complete.
Scientist has gone leveled up. Right, we got that right. They've already expanded out to here. But that's their home system, actually. They're very close to us. So, I guess they're our first target. Little ways off, although we should really consider getting a couple of more ships. Because we're going to get pirates at some point. We'll get less chance of a pirates, but we will get them. $123. We haven't really researched any new tech that's going to help us. Oh, P-Dogs is back. Which kind of told me that. Alright, survey that system. We'll survey that one, then go for here.
We have found an anomaly.
We can't claim the systems until... I mean, I'm kind of happy. I'm alright if we only end up having this. I mean, we've got other places to explore. Leave B for now.
Our construction is complete.
Okay, let me get... Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was just going to go to the fleet manager. Obviously, not much we can do at the moment. We've only got like one fleet, but we'll... Oh, right, we've only got the... We've got increased naval capacity, but not fleet capacity. But by doing that, it means then, whenever I want to add more ships, I could just do that. Click that button and it'll build as many as we can. More scientists is leveled up.
We have found an anomaly.
Leave B for now. Exploration. Because if we bump into other AIs, we're going to want to know that first, and then we can always double back and research bits. Oh, was that the Corvette already? Guess we can't see how powerful their station is, but it's probably going to be the same as ours. It's like 562, so I mean it's going to be a while before we can invade.
We have surveyed the system.
And we need to build armies and such like that as well.
We have found an anomaly.
We have found an anomaly. An anomaly. I feel like we should take that, if only for the planet. In fact, for now, though, because we got these guys here, we're not going to be able to deal with them. They're not going to be able to deal with them for now.
Our construction
I think we
is
will
complete.
push out to here, at least. I mean, there's a cool planet there, a big planet there. So, we'll want to take that. And we still got that issue where it's like we still only want to build one station for now. And hopefully by the time we're in a position where we can deal with that, we should be able to deal with these. Right, we're not currently building anything else here. Do you want to get another pop going? No.
We have surveyed the system.
Leave it be for now. Six months till we get that. Oh, I was reading.
Conceived.
Oh, there we go. I was reading that wrong. I thought it was like the monthly gain plus the form FX, but no, that's the monthly gain is the total. And we just got this, so we get an extra couple. Did I ever build that? Yeah, I did build the trading hub. Surface umbilicals. Well, we're not going to have a module to stick the it's a trade hub. It's called something different now. Well, external acquisitions area. It's a trade hub. Makes the trading hubs better. Let's go with the biolab. Needs to get our research up. We'll probably aim to do that on all the other ones as well. Oh, and we finally got... I guess we went through those, didn't we? Oh, more tradition. Right. It's tempted to go down expansion now. I mean, every time you get open another one, it adds a extra 5% cost to the next one. There's other modifiers as well for more systems and planets and stuff. We don't need to worry about the assist research for a while. Extra research path is good. Leader experience gains good. I mean, they're all good. That's really good. Plus, we get an extra 10% research speed. I want to expand. Expanding's different though. It's more the... I want the extra reduced influence cost. So we'll go down here. And we can... I'd rather finish off one at a time than we get it like an ascension perk. Yeah, extra research alternatives. Gives us a chance to... Oh god, that's a lot of minerals here. We haven't even finished. So yeah, definitely want to get this system. Although some of them are probably coming from the planet that we'll eventually colonize. Yeah, 3 of them are.
We have surveyed the system.
Right, build an outpost straight away. Get another mining network going. Probably could time it better. Actually, just tell me when it's going to be finished. Well, no, but when it's only +1 per month. That's funny, it describes it as a growing pod. I'm sure we never did in our last playthrough when we were building, like, separate robots. I guess when it was... Growth was always tricky to kind of work out, because it's always like point something or other. So at least you know it's like 28 months.
We have surveyed the system.
Yeah, unless... Oh, yeah, well I'm not going to bother expanding that. Unless this is an amazing system, I'm probably not going to...
We have surveyed the system.
I'll wait a second, actually. I mean, because we might have to race down there. I mean, I want to get that system, but I just know we're not competing for it with anybody.
Our construction is complete. Technology conceived.
Nice. Which one's this? Oh, extra research all around. Where's Cedron? They come on. I don't know where the Cedron system is. Interesting, indeed. New research. Oh, survey speed. Oh, we should go for the physics lab first. Yeah, let's go for this physics lab. Give us the options. Oh, we should have really looked. Nah, it doesn't matter. I don't know. We'll want them all at some point. Let's get these guys researched. Then you get more unity if you go for them first. Oh! This is weird. Is this another empire? Oh! This is a great addition, actually. The thing they've changed with the update, not the expansion, but you actually get, I think, yeah, you get notifications even when you find a new strategic resource. But oh, bloody hell! In the old thing, you wouldn't know where the strategic resources were until you researched them. Now you know where they are, but you just can't mine them until you get the research, which at least again adds more strategy. And like, okay, oh, that's 2. You get 2 here from the one place. You can only ever use 1, but you can use the other ones for research, and so that's definitely going to be. Dark matter's really good. They've changed it as well, actually. So it used to give you a 20% buff to physics research. Now it's 10% all round. This exotic substance has many properties that seemingly defy several natural laws. Could potentially revolutionize the sciences. While we do not yet possess the means to extract this resource, we should seriously consider establishing control of the system for future exploitation. Dark matter, indeed. None of that light matter for us. We want the dark stuff. Leave it be for now. So we are playing on the Spiral Galaxy, so you can kind of see we do have these kind of arms. We'll probably want to make sure we can get to here. Just thinking about the kind of bottlenecks. We can kind of progress out towards this way. Yeah, they've already gone here. I'm a little curious about this, but we'll... Yeah, let's go. We've got plenty of influence. We've got the minerals. Let's let's expand out this way. And we're going to want to expand out this way as well. What does it do?
We have surveyed the system.
It's 10% extra research speed for all of them. It used to be 20% for physics, but you need to go unlock the tech, and it always used to be quite a late game tech, but I think they've readjusted some of it, so more of it gets researched in the mid game. So I don't know. So it's definitely a good one. All of these are good. Great thing about this as well, it's you get 2 here, which means you could trade 1 away, and we never really had much to trade away in our last game. We had 1 of each stuff, which is good, but they've kind of stopped them being clustered in a lot of systems. In the first game we played on stream, we had that, and it allowed us to trade a lot away, which is cool. Well, it was handy, super handy.
We have surveyed the system.
Gonna get another pop building here.
The others reach out to make contact with our mind.
Cool, we're getting lots of influence at the moment. Quake and Fear. Oh, but you're so cute. Quake and Fear, alien scum. Your doom approaches. The prickiki. Yeah, that's not going to be annoying saying that. Prickiki will cleanse this galaxy. Oh. Of every misbegotten Xeno civilization that pollutes it with their presence, barely come to Prime Nexus shall burn. Oh, well, we want to do the same thing. But unfortunately that includes you as well. You're fanatic xenophobes. I mean, xenophobes is other alien species. I guess we do count as an alien species, right? I just feel like, you know, we're robots. We're not another species as such. Where were you then? Oh! That's interesting. That's really bizarre. What? No. Oh, you have got 2 planets. This is so weird that they're kind of... They've got a second planet, but... Maybe they've got a second planet, maybe not. Oh, they're colonizing the planet. I'm surprised that they didn't expand out this way, like, sooner. They kind of are somewhat boxed in. Well, we could build more star bases. It's probably a good idea that we upgrade that when we can. We need more minerals. We need more lots of things. I feel like I'm getting to the stage where I want another construction ship, so I can have one that's kind of really focused on expanding, and then while the other one can start mining stuff as we need it.
Technology conceived.
Right, so oh yeah, Corvette's going to be cheaper and such. Extra minerals, army damage and extra minerals will be good. Right, science ship is back. Let's get you... Go and explore that system.
Our construction is complete. We have found an anomaly.
Leave be for now. Right, ideally, I want to find somewhere that has like 4 minerals. Ah, yeah. It's on a planet we want to colonize eventually. In the short term, it might be worth it anyway. You can always colonize that planet first.
Our construction is complete.
Society Research Unit, Unit 7 has ceased functioning. It has been noted that a liquid compound Unit C7 was experimenting on needs to be tightly temperature controlled as its fumes are aggressively corrosive. I made this a big point in my last playthrough, but I don't understand why they don't have backups. Who... Oh, there was a maniacal one as well, wasn't it? Well, we've got another maniacal. Let's see. Alright, let's get Unit J3 in there. Maybe I am actually going to rotate through these leaders a lot more. I kind of feel like that wasn't going to be much of an issue. Well, with them all being immortal. I mean, sure. None of those are terribly appealing. Where are you? You're in that one. Okay, carry on researching here. Alright, I'm going to get you our second one to go and expand out there. There's quite a few good minerals spots.
We have found an anomaly.
We have found an anomaly. Leave it be for now. Ooh, Verxax? For several months now, we have received scattered reports of small numbers of alien mercenaries and privateers operating on the frontiers of our space. They call themselves a Verxax. Not Verax, is it? Versax. And it doesn't really matter actually if I pronounce it right, as long as I can get it consistent, I'll figure something out. And are apparently exiles from a nomadic warrior culture inhabiting overcrowded space stations in and around the Puntrays system. Their passage near our space proceeded without incident, but they warned us against trespassing in Puntrays. There is no central government speak of, but their voracious factions are engaged in constant infighting and often launch raids against neighbouring star systems. Indeed, given their vast population and space-based production capability, the Verax, I'm going to just call them the Verax, would likely be a significant galactic power if they ever stop killing each other. Now, these are the Mordors that were added in Apocalypse. We've dealt with these many a times in our past. They both making crisis in both our last games was they united under a great Khan. Oh, that's a bit weird. Oh, I think we found out where our wormhole goes. Must be, I guess, unless it's some kind of glitch, which is also entirely possible. But yeah, they exploded both times last time, and they were right on our borders. So, we're interested in dealing with them again. We'll push out this way as well, because if these are unoccupied, we'll get to there, and then at least we've got like a then good little area. Let's go for the extra. Oh, leader experience. Yes, that'd be good. Again, because people are immortal, so they shouldn't. Well, having said that, that should help counter. All our guys get minus 25% anyway, so it just makes it even now. But our guys are immortal anyway, so. But it should help them get up to their level caps easier. And especially with all these bits to research.
Our construction is complete.
Awesome. Right, let's
We have found an anomaly.
right, leave it be for now. I will go for a few extra
Our
minerals here,
construction is
but
complete.
then immediately go for the extra energy. Leave be for now. Oh, you're done. But the fact that all these are hidden, it would be kind of cool if there was some kind of event that might we found a new hyperlane route, like in the mid game or something like that. It'd be kind of cool if it. Just interesting if there's something that changes things up a bit. Okay, found some more aliens somewhere. Was that down here? Oh, it looks like... Ooh! Ice asteroids. These are new.
We have found an anomaly.
Okay, it's just we've met one of their science ships, so they haven't pushed out.
Our construction is complete.
It's cool. I don't think I've ever... I'm assuming they're new. They have added a bunch of extra stuff like that.
The others reach out to make contact with our mind.
Oh, their research is much better than mine, I guess, if they've managed to research that a lot quicker than I am. Ooh, spiritualists. And militarists. The Kelzen Nation. I represent the Kelzen Nation. Our elected leader, Commissary General Karba, hopes of peaceful relations with your people. But know that we are more than capable of defending our way of life. Target identified, seek and destroy. Don't know the same ring of it as like you'll be assimilated. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your collectiveness, your distinctiveness. Well, we're not assimilators, I suppose. Resistance is futile. That's the kind of vibe we're going for. Right, you're done here. Let's push out here. Yeah, we definitely need more energy, don't we? Yeah, that'll be our next thing. We'll get an extra 4 energy here. Obviously, nobody likes me. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I guess we could still... No. Species Verax, designation vermin. I seem to remember after Utopia, because I played as a hive mind rather than a swarm, you could still deal with the traders and whatnot. It was always a bit silly. It's like we're going to destroy the entire galaxy, eat all the people except for these ones for no particular reason. I think I did make a point of going around and destroying them. But you couldn't invade their own station, just destroy it. Leave it be for now.
We have surveyed the system.
Okay, go and survey that system, then go for that one. I mean, I guess we'll probably want to push out to here.
Our construction is complete. Our construction is complete.
It's getting weird in my my Streamlabs OBS keeps flashing. It's weird, I guess it's just the event list. Keeps blanking out and coming back and keeps catching me in the eye. Corner of my eye. I have to be careful because it's like you get a notification when you enter the chat. There's no notification if you get disconnected. Sometimes they just pop up and say you are now connected to the chat. And it's like, well, I never knew I was disconnected. It's why I have like the chat open in like 3 different places. Because I went 40 minutes without noticing that somebody had was chatting at one point.
We have found an anomaly.
Leave be for now. Oh, why have we not fully surveyed that system?
Our construction is complete.
Hang on, survey the system just like you are. I must have done something where maybe I told him to explore. By accident, it wouldn't be surprising. Oh! Oh, you need a building. Should really get another pop going as well. These are pretty cheap. I don't think we get anything that reduces clear blockers particularly. I'm sure that like the standard ones were like 75. 100, sorry. I'll just clear them now. We got plenty of energy at the moment.
We have surveyed the system.
Somebody's leveled up. Cool. Oh, no, hang on. Oh, we've still got 4 energy over there. Right, you should definitely go and get that. Is it 100? 90? 90. Cool.
Technology conceived.
I don't think we can build the energy grid straight away. Do you need to have a... Might as well go for it. 'Cause yeah, energies, keep on top of your energies. Really important.
We have surveyed the system.
Especially at this part of it. Well, it kind of is throughout the entire thing, but it really helps determine how quickly you can expand. Because each time you expand, that's like an extra... Is it just 1 maintenance? Might be. But it soon adds up. But that's 1 energy.
We have surveyed the system.
I think it's actually somewhere kind of odd to find it, I'm sure. Well, that's weird. I'm not sure actually.
Our construction is complete.
I know once you build them up into Starbase, you can offer over here. I think the upgraded one is 2 energy, and I think the basic one is only 1. But Governor Bane has leveled up. Oh no, I had only just moved you there. I thought I'd already queued you up building. Oh, you're done. It's interesting the last stars there. It seems a bit weird. You would think there would be a connection here somewhere. Similar thing with this one. I kind of like that. I like you can see the stars, but you don't know where they connect to. It's like we've got a trinary star system here.
We have surveyed the system.
Will you just carry on surveying the basic kind, the main routes, and then the other one can go and fill in the gaps?
Our construction is complete. We have cleared a blocker.
I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to head over this way. No, I do with this one. Ugh, hang on, let me count. I've got to cancel this first. Because I want to keep you over here in case I do decide to expand out here. I'm not, at the moment, I'm not that fussed. I'd rather make sure I can at least get a basic choke points up here. Because it's worth... No, it doesn't really matter with this playthrough, but generally speaking, if you get border friction with the enemy for every adjacent system you have. We already have a minus 1000 effect anyway, but it adds up, so the more connections you have, the more border friction there is, the more likely there is to be war. I mean, I still don't want people to declare war on me. I want to be able to do wars on my own terms. Totally need to build another robot. No, always forget about build pop. Oh, we need 8. Oh, here we go. I'll get that going. So to extend borders, do you now have to build a starbase in every system? Yes. You have to build a station. Starbases are different. So you have like, when you upgrade a station to a starbase, you know, you've got this cap for the starbase. So it's like, oh, I'll have to upgrade one here at some point. And then you get a bunch of all extra options. So I've got like a dozen systems at the moment, but then I've only got only one shipyard. The naming can get a bit confusing at different times. I'm trying to think actually, where is it? Because under here there's stations, star bases.
We have surveyed the system.
Because I'm sure it's like there, the starbase upkeep is minus 14. I'm sure that's not... That's upkeep of what? Oh, that's... No, that gives me 4 energy. So as far as I'm aware, actually, this starbase here only has a maintenance of 4 energy. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I've got 10 systems. See, that makes sense. So it's like when it says station upkeep, that includes your star bases. Why do I have a minus 14 for starbase upkeep though? Station upkeep? No, starbase upkeep. I don't know what the station upkeep is, sorry. Minus 3. Yeah. 4 is a lot. For what, sorry? Oh, for the station. This is my actual shipyard. It's 4 because there's an upgraded station. It costs 4. So normal stations cost you 1 energy. And then upgrading it costs you another. The actual upgrades don't necessarily cost you much. But then the shipyard adds 1. The crew quarters adds another. But then I've got the resource processor, which... This is actually neutral. I don't think you gain an extra 4 energy credits from this. So, but yet it does get expensive. Once you start upgrading it all, you get a whole bunch of extra modules, and then you've got defenses. So you can, at the moment, I can have 6 defensive platforms on this. You can have 23 or 24 by the end of it with some odd upgrades and stuff. So you're necessarily going to want to have that everywhere, but then you can have... It's the same as a trade hub, yes. Except, I guess the difference is... I think it's not... Yes, it is. It's different because it's robots. We're exterminators. But you can have dedicated trade hubs. So you'll do that because there's a module down here or you can get later, which is like an off-world trading company, which increases each of these to +2. So then makes sense of certain areas you'll want to have 6 there, but then you might have dedicated, so you basically have dedicated shipyards, dedicated trading hubs, and it names them as such, which is kind of cool. On your list, cool. So they're buffs in the bottom. Yes, yeah, there's a few different bits. They're more like unique buildings, I suppose. You do get a similar thing for anchorages, so you get like anchorages which adds +4 naval capacity, and then there's a building that makes it to +6. But then you also get things like target uplink computer. I guess it is a buff. Yeah, I suppose it's best. Good way of looking at it. You get like a resource silo, increases your storage capacity. A few other bits and pieces you can do there. But there tends to be the unique buildings, the stuff you can only build one of in an area. Your Titan and your Colossus construction yards go there. Oh, science ship. Should really get somebody to go and look at this one soon. Right, go and survey that system. You're not bumping into anybody up here. Oh, I haven't. Oh, no, I do have a robot building.
Our construction is complete.
Energy's doing good, so let's get some more mining done. What's complete? Sorry, Starbase. Awesome. I guess we get extra influence because it's like a lot of your influence is based on how well you please in your factions, but because you don't have factions, it just gives us a straight up +1. I think you can get up to +2 if you please all your factions. So yeah, we're doing all right on the influence. Just doing more minerals, I guess. Isn't that always?
We have found an anomaly.
We found an anomaly. At some point, I'd still leave it be for now. I thought the stars moved a little. I must be wrong. You looking at your game or my game? I'm assuming you're playing this at the moment in the background. They might have done. Who knows? That might be a thing. You might get a planet that moves. Who knows? I don't know. They've had a DLC. It's all about discovery. They've added a bunch of new things and they've been quite tight-lipped about it. I must be wrong, probably, but maybe not. Who knows? Right, Unity equal to 3 months of production whenever a new technology is researched, which is pretty good, very good, in fact.
Our construction is complete.
Especially once we start. Let's go getting that bonus early.
We have found an anomaly.
Yeah, leave them be for now. I was going to look at something, I can't remember why. Is it policies and edicts? Yeah, we haven't got the energy for a lot of these things. We could do map of stars. Actually, we've got lots of influence. Service speed plus 25% and normally discovery chance plus 10%. I'm tempted to push out to here.
We have surveyed the system.
Because the real plan as well will be to get our name as big as possible. our logo, the barely competent logo, as big as I can. Because you can't really make it out so easily there. You can't really make out the name. So, and we had trouble last time because our symbol was kind of the way it positioned itself. It was over a nebula, which kind of obscured it a little bit. And because we were doing the whole Federation thing, we didn't really expand that much. So we will have to change that. Oh, and yeah, we will get
Technology
more
conceived.
science. We're doing a bit better on the, but extra free society is going to be really good here. Ah, we just got the biolab as well. Robot build speed. Also, the fact that it's a Unity building and stuff as well, that's going to be good because they do take absolutely forever. It's going to take 10 years. Ugh. And it's going to go down massively actually once this robot pop is built. In fact, no, we'll keep that there. We can build it. I was thinking we could build that building here.
Our construction is complete.
And we might be lucky. It's similar in my first game. We met a few empires on one side, but not the other. We had a huge amount of space. And it's starting to
We
feel
have
like,
surveyed the system.
as you might expect, we would run into somebody by now. Even like their science ship. Wish I could go and explore that actually. Oh, that's where the Chinese system goes. New skills. Oh, Spark of Genius. Oh, that's amazing. What are you doing at the moment? You're getting promoted if you're not already. Q7.
Our construction is complete.
Then J3 can go in there. Wait, where?
We have found an anomaly.
Leave B for now. How are my leader level, my scientist levels doing? They changed the icons, and I don't know if that's a mod, because I did get one that changed some bits. I don't know if that's just but I kind of preferred. I like the stars. I don't know if that's a robot-y thing. I'm not sure because I know I had. I mean, this obviously some of the mods are kind of glitched a bit here. You could tell they haven't all been entirely updated, but hopefully won't get any kind of game breaking kind of things. Most of the mods I got can be removed anyway, he says. Oh, minerals suddenly went up. I don't think they suddenly went up, it's just like I just noticed. Getting to that stage now where you look away for a couple of minutes and like, oh, you've suddenly got a load of minerals.
We have found an anomaly.
We're kind of missing out on a lot of good extra research and stuff by not doing all these anomalies straight
We
away.
have surveyed the system.
But I think it would be worth it in the long term. I mean, part of me feels like I should really turn around now, and I really want to bump into somebody over here and here and actually just see what's the deal.